there. Hello, welcome on in and happy Friday everyone. We are back with the 7th episode of In Between and the 2nd episode with guest player JoshThePirate. I hope everyone is doing great. Hi Dojin, and thank you for that name, NPC name generator name. I used one that we got last week from Forgeling, and it took me until the day after I had used it to realize what the hell it was.
Good.
So there's now a doctor on board a ship in my world called the Dewey Miro. No, Dewey Minnow. Which it took me to the day after that. It basically says "Do me now." So yeah, some things just whiz straight over my head. How are we doing, Dojin? And can you actually hear us and the music and all that fun stuff?
Ahoy, ahoy.
I'm trying a new thing.
Last. Shush. Not you. We don't need serious contribution.
But yeah.
Don't you do it again.
Awesome, Dojin. Thank you. Awesome to know. So yeah, we are back with some more In Between, and before we get started, I have to do a little spiel thing. So, the music you're hearing right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. If you can find out all their information if you type in !music2 or go to the About section of this channel. Frimlin's theme that you heard first is by... I had the name... Super Insane, thank you. I had the name and I was like, gone. Super Insane, amazing composer. I do believe we have that link on the Discord in the announcement section. If not, I'm going to add it there. All the sound effects are going to be by Sirenscape, which is an amazing service for sound effects in game of all kinds. The maps, the overlay, and the starting soon screen were made in Incarnate. The character portraits were made in Hero Forge, which again, an amazing service for creating your own minis and character portraits and all that fun stuff. And our VTT right now is Above VTT, which is a browser extension for Chrome and Firefox that integrates D&D Beyond, which is awesome. I also want to thank everyone who came out on Tuesday for the 8 coins for the Ferryman episode. We had a lot of fun despite all the tech issues that we had, and I'm so happy for all the people who stuck it out for the story. Oh yeah, last but not least, you as the viewer can contribute to the storytelling. You see that little red diamond looking thing over by Sir Terris's name? That is a hero point that you, the viewer, can give to players. I know that Josh used one last time to convince a bunch of kobolds not to attack them.
Well, to do what I said.
Yes.
Which is actually to attack somebody else.
Yes. So yeah, the hero point can be used to stave off death, re-roll a roll completely, or, you know, ask the DM for stuff. Shenanigans, help, stuff. If you type in !perks in the chat, you can see the rest of the list of stuff that you can get for the players and the DM. All of these are available both in real world money and for channel points. So if you don't feel like you can afford it real world money, you can always get it for channel points.
Okay.
Which has been done a few times in the past. I know that My partner redeemed a few during a game. So, yeah. And Terris also, yeah, for the Curse of Hearts game. You redeemed
Terris dropped a hero point on me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, no, I was thinking for oh yeah, you redeemed the...
A hero point.
Yeah, a hero point, but also before that game, he also redeemed a secret menu
Mystery item. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
which
yeah.
resulted in the pet mimic for my partner's character.
Yeah. Chip. Chet.
Chet. Yes.
And what was your partner's character name again?
Benedict Dover. Bend over for short.
Mm-hmm.
Bend very over for very short.
Well, that depends how much time you have, I'm guessing. But yes, we have some amazing players here now. And let's start.
Right, him.
Yes, let's start with Terris. Who are you?
Hi.
Who are you playing? And where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Terris. I am playing the gekkotai bard named Frimlin. And right now I am a channel exclusive, but expect some things from me, probably on the Discord community, less Twitch, in the not too distant future. I've got some things in the works.
Nice.
So,
Josh, who are you playing, and where can we find you?
Avast and ahoy, mateys. I be Josh the Pirate, and you can find me on my channel Corsair's Cove, where I play D&D and build my own homebrew system based on 5e, but it basically is a massive expansion for 5e rules for giant mech combat. Woo! We also have One-Shot Wednesdays and other events. There will be a Talk Like International Josh the Pirate Day in September. Yeah, there is other news upcoming. Beyond that, you can find me in the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Scan Felspar and his little dragon Rush. And this evening, I shall be playing Adelinda, a copper dragonborn lady who she's seeking a good story. Yeah. And I will tell you nothing else. And she's very persuasive for a barbarian.
And very cold-blooded.
Hey, she's a lizard. I make no apologies.
That's racist.
On that beautiful segue, yes, let's get a... Well, first of all, hi, I am Arana. I'm the DM for this channel. You can usually find me here on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 2 of those times I play D&D. 1 I have been playing Minecraft, but it's usually a play whatever I feel like thing. And since we got that beautiful segue and I completely ignored it, let's hop on back into that and get a recap of what happened last week.
Many things happened last week. Yes.
Yes, Frimlin disengaged from the village that he had found himself in, teleported 15,000 years into the future.
Past.
Past.
Yes.
That's probably a safer place to go. Well, actually, yeah, no, like, in terms of physics, it's a terrifying place to go. You don't want to tread on any bugs back here at Frimlin. They were having a bit of an issue with an adult red dragon who was just burninating everything. So, yeah, Frimlin dropped his tail and ran, and went looking for a Nixie named Blade, because Blade was some sort of ally of somebody. I don't remember exactly. I didn't play in that particular bit of it, but he found this Nixie, Blade the Nixie, which is, I believe, some sort of water spirit.
Yes.
And he lives in a river next door to a little ferry. And they were just chilling next to the ferry's homestead, with a mysterious copper dragonborn. And the 3 of them were just vibing, not even really talking. The Nixie was playing some music. And Frimlin was like, Frimlin and Karma, his charming chameleon mount, rocked up, and Frimlin was like, "Well, I better not startle anybody by my appearance, so I'll play some music." And joined in with the Nixie, and the two of them had a bit of a sing-song, and Adelinda was like, "Yeah, I'll get in on this shit," and joins in with her glower. The three of them are jamming, and then the Nixie goes and spoils it by trying to convince everyone to go and drown themselves in his river. And Adelinda was like, "I know your tricks, Blade." But Frimlin and Karma were like, "Yeah, no, drowning ourselves sounds amazing. Let's do that." But Adelinda was like, "Hey, Blade, don't be such a dick." And he was like, "Oh, all right, I won't." And we got to the bottom of why they'd showed up and what they were doing, and the Blade was like, "Oh, well, yeah, if you're here to save my river, maybe I won't kill and eat you." So so Frimlin and Adelinda decide to go up and fight the hags that are cutting off the water supply to this river, and furthermore to basically all of the farmland around the town, I believe. All because, as it turns out later, the hags are working with the dragons. But we found that out later. First, we encountered some will-o'-the-wisps, but they weren't will-o'-the-wisps. They were old men of the forest or something like that, and they had little lights, and they were going to lead us astray, but they didn't.
Sorry, what?
Not them. Orangutan means old man of the forest.
Oh, yeah.
But not that. It was a good lead. I can't remember exactly what they were called. But we convinced them to let us. They led us where we were wanting to go, and they're like, "Hey, we don't want to go into the mountains." And we're like, "Well, tell you what, we'll leave this mouse with you as a hostage, and we will come back and play. And by play, I mean probably have to kill you." So we went up into the mountains, and Frimlin climbed a tree to see if he could see where we were going, and couldn't. But Adelinda was like, "I might just have a look for tracks," and found some tiny baby dragon tracks. But they weren't baby dragon tracks. They were kobold tracks, very cleverly deduced by Terris. And we were just chatting about how hilarious it would be to, like, find a group of kobolds who were supposedly working for the dragons and then convince them to help us kill the hags. And then a group of kobolds start throwing rocks at us, and Adelinda scolds them and tells them off and charms their leader. And they're like, "Oh, okay. We'll go fight the hags with you then." Yeah, well, no, I literally charm them. I use charm person on them.
Yes.
I am very charming, much charm, very wow. And yeah, we were like, "Okay, well, we must be pretty close, so charm person only lasts for an hour, but that'll be fine." Then it becomes obvious that we're not actually that close at all, and the goblins, well, the kobolds were there to keep the hags on point and on task. I don't know what the dragons expected 7 kobolds to be able to achieve, but, you know, now we have them. Well, we have 6 of them, because we made camp for the evening, and Adelinda was like, "Well, this spell's going to wear out, and I can only do it twice more, and it might not work, so... Hey, Groch, do you want to come and get some firewood with me, buddy?" And so Groch and she go and get some firewood, and she gives him a lovely necklace, and then he lies down and has a long sleep in the dirt. And she comes back all confused about where he's gone. Doesn't know. No, not a clue. Mystery. But the other blue dragon kobolds are now like, "Oh yeah, let's go fight some hags," because Frimlin told an amazing story about how blue dragonborn and kobolds and dragons all fucking hate green hags. The green hags are the worst. So
They're absolutely the worst.
You might say that Groch got so charmed that he lost his head.
His head was under his heels.
Yeah.
I killed him and took his head off.
Yes.
Sorry, I just wanted to be clear. Everybody knew.
But
Hey,
yes.
Adana, you want to see a ridiculous work in progress, by the way?
Sure.
Hell yeah, we do.
Yes. Absolutely.
Feels like a trap, but yes.
Oh, that's cute. Send it to Josh.
I will.
And
I'll
now,
send it
where
in the
can I see this?
I'll send it in the chat. My artist potato, but yeah.
It is adorable.
okay.
How open chat?
Oh, yes.
That does open chat.
You click on the.
There we go, top corner. Ha ha ha. Oh, that is adorable. Yeah.
It is cute. So yeah, with that amazing recap of what happened last time. Oh yeah, you guys got a long rest too, because that was the whole point of the camp thing.
Oh,
Right.
long rest. Right. I do this thing. How long rest?
Click long rest on
I
the
know how.
sheet.
I know how to long rest. I'm frazzled today. I apologize, people. I've had a bit of an afternoon.
So
Done.
yes,
Oh,
where's my text? Where's my
I
text?
do so love sleeping in the forest. Invigorating, don't you think? Oh! Ah, yes, that's right.
We'll
Kobolds.
sleep anywhere.
Yes. On one side of her, there's like 3 kobolds spooning, and on the other side, there's Karma,
Yes.
sleeping with his tongue out like a dog.
Yes.
And she wakes up and stretches and languorously arcs her back. Ah. Oh, hello. Yes, there's blue kobolds. That's right. I remember. And oh, Karma, dear. Hello. Yes, that's right. Yesterday. Wow, that was a time. Where's Grok? Has he turned up?
You don't know.
Oh
No.
dear. Oh well. Oh well, I suppose we'll probably have to appoint a new leader. I suppose the new leader will have to be the person who does best against the hags. I think that sounds fair, don't you, Frimlin?
I think so.
Yeah, you see the kobolds get to their feet and start looking around, and where did I put the name of the? Where are you? I had.
Is it Shogglfox?
Sure, why not?
I actually like to imagine. I like to imagine that Shogglfox Kobold is someone's full name, and they're not a kobold. He's like, Mr. Kobold, welcome back. Yes, Shogglfox Kobold, of the Mincefield Kobolds.
Yes, absolutely.
He's a human.
Of course he is. Yes.
My parents
Bless you.
My parents believe that schoolyard bullying builds character, so they called me Shoggleflox. It's obviously hyphenated Fox Kobold. Shoggle Fox Kobold. Canon.
Yes.
I love it.
If you don't use it, I will.
Oh, you can use it as well. It's completely fine. Yeah, you see the kobolds get up on their feet, start looking around, poking around the area. They don't really want to leave your what's it called? It's not vicinity. It's called the circle of the camp. But they're looking around, a little bit worried. But as the morning rises, so to speak, that's what I want to say. As dawn turns to morning, they seem to drop it, and there's some whispering between a few of them, but they don't seem too concerned.
Can I try to perceive what they're whispering about, what they're concerned about?
Yeah,
because I want to give them a pep talk.
Sure.
Oh, the good rolls continue. 16.
Yeah, you manage to snap up mentions of Groch and hag and scary monsters in the woods. They seem to believe that the hag is mad and has taken Groch, and now they want to go and save him.
Oh, well, that's probably for the best. That works. Ada will turn to Frimlin, just sort of on the day's march, and have a loud conversation about the last time they met hags, the two of them.
Oh, right. Yes.
and how it wasn't that much of a problem. They were pretty. There was like 5 of them, and it wasn't that much of a big deal. Like they're nasty, but you know they can be handled relatively easily. The best way to approach it, like we normally find, don't we, Frimlin, that just everybody just rushing them all together, that tends to overwhelm them with numbers. That works very well.
Right. Yes. Especially if you're a cohesive unit.
Exactly, yes. You have to work together. So one person distracts while the other one stabs them in the back. That's the ideal way to do it, absolutely.
Surround them.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you know, back up the strongest members of the group.
Of course.
Yeah, you see most of the kobolds nod. 2 of them are looking at you like, huh? What? So any one of you can roll a deception check, or both, or if you want to help.
Mine's a +2, so one of us consider helping the other.
Mine is a +5, so
I will help Frimlin deceive.
Yes.
Right. That's a dirty
Nice.
20 for my first roll. So yes, a dirty 20.
Nice.
I rolled for insight, and the DC was 18.
Ooh.
The 2 of them are looking like at you with very suspicious looks. They rolled an 18.
Nice.
Oh goodness.
But
Excellent.
you can clearly see that 2 of them are looking at each other, and then at the both of you, and then back, and then after a little bit of you talking back and forth, it seems like that they're starting to relax and like, oh, okay. There's still a little bit of suspicion there, but they seem to be buying it for now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the same way as you listening to like a fisherman that you know have gotten the big catch, but the way they're telling it is like, no, that probably didn't exactly happen like that, but he has the fish, so he did catch it.
Yeah.
Kind of dead.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
As you're walking around you, the ground turns more and more mushy, and the smell of rot and just rotten decay get stronger and stronger the further you are walking into the mountains. The trees around you are starting to die.
Oh dear. Yes, well, this looks like the place. What's the over-under on everybody else carrying me?
I guess
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
I mean, Karma could probably carry you.
Oh, but Karma's got enough of an issue with his own feet, the poor boy. I'm fine. I was really being a bit silly there.
Yeah, you see Karma
Very
standing
kind of you to offer, though.
Karma standing on the remains of roots with one foot up, and like chameleons don't really have facial expressions, but you're dead certain that he is looking with a mix of despair and disgust. Like, I hate all of this.
I message him in my head.
Yeah.
I cast messages. And I was like, it's only going to get worse, my dear.
I know. I don't like it.
Neither do I.
I
did consider some sort of. I did consider some sort of plaquin carried aloft by, I don't know, say 6 kobolds, but I just don't really have time to manufacture one. And then, I've got to cast a spell, and I just thought it'd be easier just to, just tough it out.
You see the kobolds look at each other like, And then start.
This is all in my head.
Okay.
It's all in my head.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. I'm used to swamp, but this is nasty.
That is
This
true.
is like the kind of swamp that came out the back end of a moorbander.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that a thing?
Mm.
Should we be worried about that?
Jeez. You see Karma take another step, trying to just reach the next route that is not submerged in gunk.
Welch.
Yeah, it's like the root starts sinking slightly, and he's like that resignated.
At this point, Frimlin has climbed up and is now sitting back on Karma.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Well, I'm fine.
The kobolds don't seem to mind at all. They're just walking along, hopping from one route to another. Someone falls in, they just go, meh, whatever.
Idiot.
Every so often, as they're moving about, if Karma starts looking particularly miserable,
Yeah.
he'll prestidigitate the worst of it off him.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you guys are used to warm swamps. This is cold. This is just
Yeah.
cold and wet, and yeah, there are pine needles everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably,
Oh my.
on close inspection, you'll probably have noticed that Frimlin is actually a lighter shade than he usually is at this point.
Yeah.
Oh. You all right? Why?
I'm fine. I just don't like the cold.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm afraid I don't really have anything for that.
We
Oh, here you go. Here you are. And she creates the illusion of a bonfire in front of you, like just sitting on Karma's back, right in front of you.
Does it have heat to it?
No.
No. Yeah, he's just going to.
No,
sort of-
darling. It's sorry. It's just what's the word? It's prosaic. No. It's rather prosaic, but that's not what the word I'm looking for. You've got to imagine the heat. It's really just a visual aid.
Right. We've got a better idea. And
all right,
he
then
is
we'll-
going to prestidigitate to warm a
His clothing.
cubic foot of non-living material, and he's going to make that sort of his some of the material of his pants. So Karma's back and his butt are warm.
Nice.
Karma, you see Karma's eye just flick up, and in your head you hear, I hope that was not what I think it was.
Traditional for divers.
We didn't pee, I promise.
If you do, I'll dunk you in this sludge.
Smell.
No,
The minor illusion stops being a fire and changes to the smell of urine.
Right.
No, I don't know what was said, so I don't do that.
No.
Obviously. That was mostly just for my partner who's just come home,
Yeah.
who is only hearing my side of the conversation.
Hello.
I received a look of the what now?
After some trudging through this,
Placebo. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
It was a placebo fire. Sorry. There you are. Sorry. Carry on.
the sun is higher in the sky, and it makes a weird contrast between the... It's not icy cold water, but it's cold, sludgy ground filled with water, and hot sun starting to bear down on you.
Oh.
So your feet are cold and your head is boiling.
Well, I
And I'm sure the smell is terrific.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, no. Would Ada do that? No, she wouldn't. She definitely wouldn't do that. I was considering getting the mud and just sort of smearing it all over, like ghillie suit style. But that's definitely not Ada's style at all. She's not prim to the point of like, oh, I don't want to get wet or muddy. Oh no, oh gross. But she's not going to get any more muddy than she absolutely has to.
Yeah.
If
So-
anything, oh no, I'm not going to do that either. That's a neat idea, but I'm not going to do it. I considered making myself blue.
You particularly, would you be particularly complaining about the heat
I don't know.
on your noggin?
Heat, like I'm not fiery. I don't think so. This is more of a DM question. DM, in your world, are Dragonborn cold-blooded?
I haven't actually.
They don't have the cold-blooded trait that lizard folk do.
No,
but,
they're not.
Yeah, no.
Dragons.
In which case,
are
she
not.
wouldn't be complaining about it, but
Yeah.
she's not enjoying it. What she would do is manufacture some sort of umbrella.
Nice.
She would utilize, yes, she would probably take her bedroll and sort of, yes, wear it like a she would, prop it up on a couple of poles tucked into her belt, so it was formed a rudimentary canopy over her head. And just shields her from the sun a bit.
Nice.
She would also chop a couple more and offer a couple more to any kobolds who wanted to walk behind her in the shade.
Yeah.
Check the thing.
The two kobolds that were, that are suspicious of you, take one each and just
The
follow.
smarter ones.
Yeah, they basically follow. Basically in
If
your.
anybody else likes some shade, here you are. There you go. You can follow along behind me. There you are. What's your
So I
name?
Oh, sorry. The one right behind you, it would be this guy. Did it blink?
Quite possibly. I'm not looking at it. Here we are.
Oh.
Here we are. Oh, yep. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That one.
Guy. Where's your name? There's your name. His name is Krith.
Yep.
So Krith and let's go with the purple one. This guy is Doll. As the
Krith and Doll.
yes, the two smarter ones. They are basically
The ones I
on
need to keep my eye on.
yes, they're basically on your heels in the shade,
Love it.
holding their own little
Love it.
protection.
Yep. Little parasol.
Yeah.
There we are. That'll do. That's better. Don't you think, Krith? Doll, what do you reckon? That work?
Oh, it's perfect. Thank you.
No, you're very welcome, my dears.
And Frimlin
And-
realizing that he can have 3 instances of prestidigitation up
Yeah.
has chilled his hat.
Tim's just walking around in this cloud of cool.
Yeah.
So your own personal air conditioning.
Yes.
Yes.
Just as the sun seems to be starting to get annoying for the not too bright kobolds, you turn a corner and you are met with what in any other instance would have seemed like a rather lovely homestead.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Well, it's
Oh, yeah.
pitch black. Oh, no, there it is. All right.
There's a
Oh.
tiny hut at the end of a well-traveled road. It seems to be a chicken coop with a few well, a geese coop in this case, with 3 miserable geese around it.
No.
And the trees around are just dead or dying, and some of them look like they could be made of slime.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Oh, that's nice.
There is thorn vines.
So now we need to talk our way out of this.
At the end of the line,
Hero?
standing next to the geese, is a blonde person. Their back is to you, and under the clearly homemade woolen dress, you see a little tail stick out and swishing back and forth.
Oi.
What's she doing?
She seems to be feeding the geese.
Oh, good. Has she noticed us?
No.
Shh. Be very, very
Now that-
stealthy.
Water area, that looks like it's been dammed up, yes?
Yes.
Right.
Ah. Well, there's your problem. Siri. Ugh. No. Someone at the front door. And I don't have a
Mhm.
doorbell, so
Well,
that's
Yes, you do.
it's her primary job is that, yeah. Off she goes. There we are. Splendid. All right. So yes, quiet now, everybody.
Wait.
Can I look at this? Can I examine this blonde woman
yes. Sure.
who's apparently unaware of us?
Mhm.
To figure out what she might be.
Sure.
What would you like? Perception, Arcana, Investigation,
Arcana or history?
History.
Or
Well, they're all a +0.
yeah. Oh wait, Arcana.
9.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
What was that?
which okay, Arcana. With a 9, there's something off, but there might be magic here, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It,
That's all right. Thank you.
yeah, you're.
I mean, she has a tail. Does she look human aside from that?
yes,
Which she
everything.
has a tail.
She has.
I missed that. All
yeah,
right.
she has a small tail that seems to be coming up from under the hem of her dress.
What
Ah,
kind of tail?
is it a fishy tail or is a
It's
lizardy tail? Horse, lion.
no, it looks like a cow's tail.
Oh. Well, no. She's feeding goose, she's not milking.
Have I heard of such a creature? Humans with cow tails?
Give me a history check.
Can I insight
That's
her
a
vibe?
12.
Sure. You can
Like,
insight-
is she
Yeah.
content with her lot?
The 12 history check. You
Ah,
think yeah. There is something there. You have heard of it before, but you cannot put a finger on. Like, you know you've heard stories, but you can't recollect them right now.
Cross-reference with hag?
yeah, there's that.
She's
Two
too.
hags have tails.
She is too far away from you, Adelinda, for you to get a proper read.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to be, like, moving erratically. She's just feeding geese. She seems relaxed, but she's too far away, and with her back to you, it is almost impossible to get any read on her body language.
Fair enough. I'm tempted to go and reconnoiter.
Well,
Are you, Frimlin, are you a stealthy boy? I'm not particularly.
I'm a little stealthy, but I've got an idea.
Oh, splendid.
If you were to give me, say, 10 minutes to ritual cast speak with animals. We could
Ask the goose.
ask the geese what's going on.
We'd have to get close, though. But yes, absolutely. Let's do that.
Right.
All right. Allies, here's the plan.
wait
We're
for
going to
her
find out
leave.
what the deal... Hang on. Let's ask the blasted kobolds.
Right, them. I forgot they were there.
That was, again, message.
Yes.
If I can be silent, I'm being silent. I turned around, I was like, all right, everyone, gather in. Anyone, any ideas on what a blonde woman with a cow's tail is? Because that's not a hag in my estimation.
Doll looks at you. Well, the hag should live here, but that's not her.
No. Do you suppose they have a slave?
Oh, that's possible, yes. I haven't...
No, dear.
We haven't met any slaves though, but it's strange. The hag is green. This one is not
Yes,
green.
I know. Well,
This one's
they
pink.
might be able to magically change their form, it occurs to me. It just seems like an odd form to take. And I don't know what it is. But if you guys don't know what it is, what we think we'll do, Frimlin here, you're really good at talking to animals after a little magic trickery. So Frimlin will sneak on over and ask the geese what's going on. So the rest of us will just get ready and prepare ourselves and just lie low for a little while. Right, Frimlin?
Right.
Is everybody on board? Everybody knows their place in the plan?
Yes.
Splendid. Good. Excellent. Okay, well, off you go, Frimlin.
So yeah, Frimlin will he'll do this back calmer for now, so he doesn't have to sit down in the mud. But he sits and meditates for about 10 minutes, sort of watching the geese and watching how they move and just sort of focusing. And then after about 10 minutes, he sort of springs up and he's just, I think I've got it. And he is going to try to stealth over to using the trees for... Oops, wrong thing. Using the trees for cover, he's going to sort of try and get sort of around... I can't move my character.
You did move.
Yep. I
Okay.
just got stuck sort of around this way to behind the shed here.
Okay. Yeah, give me a stealth check.
May I make an addition to this? Now, obviously, DM, feel free to shoot me down on this. It's not bad. I probably don't need to. I was going to ask if I could give him advantage with the help action by using message to keep a lookout so that whenever she was looking, he could be still and just sort of have it in his head. I was like, stop. Right, you can keep going. But he's good.
Yeah, he's good. Let's see, what did you need to beat? You needed to beat the 14, so you're well stealthed. As you turn the corner around and get behind the shed, give me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. That's a 13?
You feel, as you're turning the corner and getting behind the shed, you feel this odd sensation of frustration just fall over you for a moment, but you manage to shake it off.
Well, that's not good.
And you manage
Ada
to...
is watching Ada is watching this whole thing, and Frimlin hears in his head, "You all right?"
I'm fine. I believe there's some kind of magical going on here, but I withstood it.
Oh, really? You think? No, sorry, that was mean of me. You reckon the water, or what? Where?
Oh, I'm not sure, but
Okay.
it's past now.
All right. Well, you carry on then.
Right. And
So I just
then,
keep the link open, basically. He can
Yeah.
communicate with me whenever he wants.
and then kind of in Goose is just going to be, psst, psst, oi, oi, geese, geese, come here.
Gobble, gobble.
A goose that is
Yeah,
up on
I
the
know.
roof of the small shed pokes its head down to look at you and tilts its head and
Who's that lady?
Yelena,
Yelena?
Yelena.
Yelena.
Yeah.
Is she one of the green people?
Sometimes.
Ah,
So she's a hag?
No, Yelena.
Right. But sometimes she's green.
Yes.
She a nice lady?
She feed us.
Right. And he's going to think about this for a second. Right, she paid you. Does she eat your friends?
No.
No?
No.
Right. Does, are there other ladies here?
There was. Not now.
Where'd they go?
Away.
How long ago?
Long.
Long? Why?
Angry.
Did they have a fight with the other lady?
Fight. Yes.
Over what?
Big lizard.
Right. So the other ladies went to help the big lizard, and she didn't like that?
No. Other way.
She was going to help the big lizard, and the other ladies didn't like that?
Yes.
What color is the big lizard?
Call. Water.
blue.
Water. Blue. Right. Well, thank you for your help. And he's going to pat himself down and find, something to give,
He would have.
the goose.
I think he would have seeds on him. Doesn't he collect seeds to sprinkle everywhere?
Yes. Yes, so he's going to give him, this goose.
Goose.
This goose a sort of handful of seeds. Just, right. Thank you. You've been, very helpful.
It taps you on the head with a beak, and you feel a tug on your hat.
What's the matter?
And it taps you again, and looks at your hand. Taps your head.
You, want more food?
Yes.
Right. And, just another little handful of seeds, just, going to sprinkle them around on the ground, and then, sort of try and sneak off.
Yeah.
Disengage from the goose.
Yeah.
Yes.
The goose goes down to pick up the seeds, and yeah, if you give me another stealth check.
Stealth. Ooh,
Ma-
that's not
ooh,
great.
ooh. Can I utilize my earlier plan, or is it
Yeah,
not
sure.
viable?
Oh,
that's another better.
yes. You see.
No, wait. Okay, she's not looking anymore.
Just as she looks up towards the water, and then she ah. And then she turns around as the crows start cawing around you, and she looks away. And you make your escape, Frimlin.
And Frimlin will have relayed everything back to Adelinda
Mhm.
As it was
Thank-
going on. So,
Interesting. So we think, yes, she is a hag, but the others aren't here anymore.
Once again,
Kobolds.
as you pass by that spot, you feel that frustration again, but you manage to just shake it off.
What's frustrated? Where exactly? Could you point it out where he's feeling that frustration?
Let's see. When he passes
Is it
by
the water?
this point. I'm not sure if you see the ping.
Uh-huh. Yep, no, I can, thank you.
So just as
So
he
is it
passes
it's
by
a tree?
that point.
Okay.
I did
But
not
that's
see.
fascinating.
Huh?
There's a
I did
bright
not
green
see.
tree and then a darker sort of green tree, and it's in between the two of them.
Yeah, so it's this one.
There you go.
Ah, here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Just as you pass by there, you get that feeling again.
Good job, Frimlin. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, well, good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. There's only one hag. This is marvelous. This is all right. Well, this is going to be extremely easy then. Okay. Well,
Oh, do you think we should have a talk to her first, or
I mean, do you
Just,
think it's worth spoiling the element of surprise?
well, we'd just we sort of got our information from a goose, so
Oh, I see what you mean. She might not actually be a hag. The goose is
Well,
a goose.
she might be a hag, but he might have got it wrong, or there might be some kind of explanation, other than she's an evil creature that's blocking the water and trying to unfavorably
there's-
empower.
That's true. Well, look, there's no particular reason why we can't have our goose eggs and eat them as well. So why don't the rest of us stay hidden, and then at a signal of the one that goes and talks to her, the rest of us launch into attack?
That might be a plan.
So I propose myself as tribute, mostly because I'm quite useful up close and not so much at distance. Plus, you've already done a dangerous thing, and it's my turn.
Right, and I'm how do they say it? Kind of squishy.
Yes, we don't want you turned into jelly. All right, so Doll and the rest of you, you guys take your cue from Frimlin here. Now, how are you all equipped? Are you going to be? What manner of attacking are you going to be doing? Are you melee chaps, or are you all ranged focus?
As you look
Or how are they
around,
armed?
they each have a dagger and a sling. So think rogue.
Marvelous. They can do both.
Yes, they can do
Right.
both, but
Splendid.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think probably what I'll do is I'll get in behind her, so she can turn her back to you, and that'll give you all free range. How's about that? So you can all smack her in the back with the slings. I think that sounds like a good plan. Have a firing line. All right. Well, splendid. I'll mosey on up there then. Have a chat and see if I can determine what's going on, what the lay of the land is. Now,
And
here's
before you go,
yes,
Frimlin
yes.
will give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, splendid. Thank you, Frimlin.
Oh yeah, both of you
in
keep
what-
in mind that you have regular inspiration as well.
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm remembering just that. Now here's the big question. What form does Frimlin's bardic inspiration take?
I think he will, let me think about that for a second. As you're leaving, he's just, good luck, and, how do we...
Ada. It's Ada.
Good luck, Ada, and, if we can be of assistance in any way, we will. And he's going to reach out and sort of put a hand on somewhere appropriate on you, because he's a little guy. You're upper arm, on your upper arm, as you hear just the little. It almost sounds like reeds through a tree, but wind through some reeds. Only musical, as it sort of sort of whistles around your head, and you feel just infused with a little bit more confidence.
Oh, I know you've got my back. Thank you, Frimlin.
And that is a D6 at the moment.
Nice. Cool. In which case, I think she'd be like, do you want to, like, you all cover. Get down, everyone.
Yep.
And then she stands and quite casually and slowly, whistling a tuneless whistle. She is going to stroll up the path, and call out a toodaloo, hello up there, hail the camp and all that.
Also, just a heads up, because of my subclass or my college, you can use. I'll just copy paste this.
Oh, can I use it for attack rolls or damage and stuff?
I believe so. A creature that has bardic inspiration die from you can use a bonus action on their turn to roll that die, dash, and disengage.
Oh.
The next time that creature hits with an attack before the end of that turn, the attack deals extra damage equal to the number rolled on the bardic inspiration die. So.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
right.
his college. So.
Which is provided by D&D Unleashed, which is an amazing group of people who write homebrew subclasses, among other things.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Alrighty. Could you, if you wouldn't mind putting that in chat, because I'm somewhere that I can see, so I know exactly what I'm dealing with.
How about I put it in the actual Twitch chat so people can...
Oh, yeah. People can see. Yeah, that'd be good. Yes. So, yeah, I casually stroll up the path and attempt to gain her attention. Inspire urgency. Use a bonus action to, on their turn, roll the die, dash, and disengage. Next time that creature hits with an attack before the end of that turn, the attack deals an extra damage equal to the number rolled on the bardic inspiration. That's amazing.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yes. Hello there, dear.
Oh. Hello. You don't get that
Hello.
many visitors.
Well, not even sure where I am, to be honest. I'm quite frankly, I'm lost. What's your name, my dear? I'm Ada.
Oh, people call me Yelene.
Yelene.
I think it's because of my hair, mostly.
Oh, I see, of course. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. So yeah,
It's a lovely place you've got up here.
It is, yes. I like it here. It's not much, but it's mine. Yeah, in front of you stands a woman, very tall for being a woman, almost 5'10".
Yeah.
Homespun wool dress, pale skin with freckles and clear blue eyes and golden blonde hair.
Oh, yes. Aren't you lonely up here? It's very peaceful, I admit.
It is very peaceful, yes. I do get lonely sometimes, but I have my friends, and she points to the geese.
Oh, of course.
And to be quite frank, up until recently I lived with my sisters, and it was a pain, to be honest. They would never stop nagging.
Oh, dear. Yes, my siblings, I'm one of a clutch of 12.
Oof.
And, my goodness, yes, they won't let up. I know exactly what you mean. Political differences. If you know what I mean. Us
yes.
Dragonborn are very political.
Well, we had a disagreement concerning a dragon, not a Dragonborn, but...
Oh, which one? Do tell. I do love gossip.
I'm not sure how much I can tell, but... well, my sisters favor red, and I like the color blue.
Oh, I see. Yes, well, obviously I can't speak for one side or the other. Chromatics, they're all a little melodramatic for my taste.
They do have a temper, don't they?
Yes. But, you know, when they're dealing with all they're dealing with.
This is true.
Well, my dear, it's splendid to meet you. I was just wondering what was up this path, and here we are, I found it. Did you do the dam?
No, that was my older sister. I do maintain it, though.
Why did you do it? Any particular reason? It's very picturesque, I suppose.
Oh, it's just a little trick. Just a little bit of fun.
Oh, I see. To what end, though?
You ask a lot of questions, don't you?
Oh, well, it's sort of my thing. I travel and I gather stories and knowledge and information, so I'm just sort of, well, my patron is a dragon, my grandmother, and yes, she collects stories and information, so that's sort of my job. And yes, things that are out of place, things that are curious, I have to ask. It's sort of what I'm for. But you're not obliged to answer, if anything.
Well, we were asked to dam up the river to make it easier for those who asked, to make life easier for them.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's good of you then. That was nice of you. Well, how helpful. Oh, splendid. Well, so... I just one more bothersome question, and
Yes.
Obviously you're not obliged to answer at all. I notice, my dear, you have a tail.
Ah, yes.
What manner of being are you?
Oh, you haven't heard?
No, I'm not from around these parts, you see.
Ah, that explains it. Well, some people call me a forest nymph, which is not entirely correct. But it's as
No.
close as you can get in common, I guess.
I see, I see. And obviously I'm relaying this back to Frimlin, and Frimlin,
Yeah.
and I say, Forest Nymph, ringing any bells?
Hmm. Hmm.
You've
What would it be when it's not in common?
in Swedish it's
I speak a few languages.
in Swedish it would be skogsrå, which is basically forest being, or it's also lady of the forest.
Oh, I see.
They're usually neutral creatures, but if you piss them off, they get dangerous.
Fair. And this house of hers is on legs, of course. Chicken legs?
No, it's on. No. It's on poles, but they are starting to rot with the rest of the area.
Oh, right. No, it's not a Baba Yaga.
No.
Okay,
I
No,
thought
you
maybe,
will,
and I'm
my
not
dear.
sure how to pronounce it. It was a Huldra? Or a
Yeah,
Huldra?
it would be the same kind of creature. They have different names, so let
Right.
me see if I can find. I'll find an English translation for that.
I'm familiar with those. I just don't know how to pronounce the
Yeah.
the word because I've only ever seen it written.
It's basically like a think siren, but of a forest.
sure. Right. Well,
Except,
it's actually,
you
that's
know.
what I would have called a will-o'-the-wisp, but...
Yeah, no, Will-o'-the-Wisp would
similar
be
vibe.
Yeah, similar vibe.
Hmm.
But they're also like, if they find usually a man that they fancy, and that man agrees to be their partner, the man gets all manner of luck, like hunting luck. Their crops will always flourish and like all of that. But if the man is unfaithful, their luck turns immediately.
Sort of like a silky or selkie.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
Yes, don't piss off. Right, okay. Well, I think we might be about to do that, but I do have one. Like, I will just keep peppering her with questions.
Yeah.
Like I messaged back to Frimlin. I'm pretty sure this is the one we're looking for.
Right.
But let me just get myself into position. And I sort of very casually I said, "Would you care for tea, dear? You look like you've been working dreadfully hard. Mind if I pop a kettle on to boil, and we could sit and have tea?"
No, I do believe it is time for you to leave now.
Very well, not a problem at all. You see, there is an issue. I've a friend of mine downstream would really rather that the dam wasn't here, which of course puts us a little bit at cross purposes, doesn't it?
It would seem that way, yes.
Mm.
Your friend wouldn't have to be a water creature, now would they?
Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that. His name's Blade.
Ah, yes, that one. Awful shame, but I see it as ridding
So
the
you are
forest.
aware you're killing him.
That's unfortunate, I guess. We did have a common purpose once.
Oh. Friends once upon a time, not anymore. Is that the sort of situation?
I wouldn't say friends, more acquaintances.
Fair. I wouldn't go that far myself with the man either. It's his nasty tendency of drowning people when he first meets them. Honestly, you do need to ask first, just to find out whether or not they're interesting. Well, my dear, it has been absolutely fascinating meeting you, but I do have to ask, and if you're probably not going to say yes to this, but would you mind awfully not having the dam anymore?
I quite fancy the dam. It works well
I thought you
with
might say that.
my home.
Well then she yes, Ada has been sort of slowly walking to interpose herself between the lady of the forest and the house,
Yep.
so that the woman has the kobolds to her back, and yes, she then messages Frimlin, and ideally all of them simultaneously, but I'm pretty sure I can only do one person at a time.
Yeah.
So it'd be Frimlin now.
Question: is she wearing anything metallic? By the way, looking at her.
No.
Gosh, that would be useful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So as you think now, he is going to signal to the kobolds immediately, and he is then going to get within 30 feet if he can. Sneak. I just tried to move on the Twitch.
Oh, I
Who
can't.
would do that? What an idiot.
I have never done that before.
Never done it
ever.
myself either.
Okay, so we're gonna.
So he's going to get to about there, and then he wants to, as the kobolds are coming up with him, I imagine.
Yep.
So he's doing this in a sort of nimble little hop, skip, jump, run type thing. Cast Bane.
Yep.
On her.
Roll initiative. You get the surprise round, Frimlin. But the rest
Right.
will be in initiative because the kobolds could not roll stealth for shit. So when they are when they come up,
Yep.
yeah, they're not stealthy at all.
Yep. May I get a charisma save from you, Adana?
Sure, absolutely. Adelinda, as you turn around and look back towards Frimlin, I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
Ooh. Here goes nothing. 13.
Don't forget you've got your bardic inspo.
You
Ooh, I might.
Yeah,
I
no,
might
13
use it
is
there, actually.
yeah, 13 is enough to save from this.
Oh, okay.
So you need a 12.
Oh, good, good.
But you feel
Do I feel this?
yeah, the
disappointment,
frustration
this frustration
start coming over you, but
interesting.
you manage to shake it off. Let's see. I need to roll a was it charisma save?
Charisma save. Yep.
So that is a 21.
That'll
Probably
do it.
going to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Damn.
yeah, you see
Does
her.
that mean the
her,
Bane doesn't work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unfortunately, you see her head spin around, and Ada, you see that her head spins around almost the
Yeah.
entire way, but her body stays put.
Like an owl.
Yeah.
Or bad CGI from Doctor Who.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel less bad immediately. I feel a lot less bad. She doesn't look like a person anymore. Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Oh no.
And yeah, we are in. Oh, nice. So we are in initiative now, and Ada, you're up first.
Well, I said kill it with fire. Why not acid? And I use my breath weapon!
Nice.
And, yes, Ada is going to, yes. And just takes this deep breath and just smothers her in it.
If I have
Breath weapon, copper. Once per short rest, exhale 5 foot by 30 foot line. But, yeah, obviously I'm not aiming for anybody other than her. Dex save for
So
half, DC 14.
It will
something like that.
barely
Yeah,
miss me.
something like that.
But
Yeah.
Okay, so a 15-foot line, you said?
30 foot line.
30 foot. Okay. So let's do.
But she's being relatively careful.
So dex save for the hang. That is a 19 for the hang.
Okay, yeah, she saved, so half damage.
Let me do something. Really quick.
2d6s. For 7, half to 3. 3 nasty acid damage.
As you spew this acid out, you hear a high-pitched shriek from the dirt behind the hag and next to Frimlin.
Oh,
As
fascinating.
2 creatures run out from the area and bolt. This one takes 2 steps and then falls down dead, covered in acid,
Ooh.
as it completely failed the deck save. And the other one is just hopping around, like patting itself down.
What do they look like?
If
I
you
can't really-
take a rag, a grey rag, and you dunk it in water, you crumple it up, and you let it dry like that.
Cool.
I don't know.
Yes.
Tiny question.
Yes.
Has it been more than 10 minutes since I cast Speak with Animals?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to get
I
all
was
the way
going to
there,
try
all
and-
the way back, and then in my conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was going to try and rally a goose army.
Unfortunately, it
Yeah.
has been more than 10 minutes, yes.
Damn.
Anything else you want to do on your turn, Ada?
I don't think there's very much else I can do. I mean, offhand attack? It is technically an attack.
I think it has... Does it have... Sorry.
But I
does
think
it-
you have to do.
I think you have to do a
I've got
melee
two.
and melee.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
I don't really know, but yeah, I think...
Yeah, no. I will move closer to her. I will move and put her in threat, I think.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh, that works perfectly. Let's see, where is this?
Oh, good.
Yes, let's see how far, because then it is this guy's turn. Let's see. I just can't get there. Let me just...
Good.
He does have a sling.
He does.
Shoot her.
Nice, yes!
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Yeah, you see
Sorry.
the
Shoot
kobold
her!
bring out the sling and just start swinging it about, and then just launching the sling bullet at her. So let me check real quick. And there we go. So that is... And...
Break.
Any... Oh! That's so frustrating. Okay, let's try that again, because... I was happy that Ada stepped in. But that is an... Yep, that is going to hit.
To hit the lady?
Yes.
Glorious.
You see the sling bullet just make contact with her temple, and she falls over, and as she looks up, a green ooze starts running down her face.
Oh, dear.
Womp.
Yes?
I'm fine.
Okay. And the kobold is going to move over here. And...
Well done, doll.
Oh! Thank you! Let's see, I'm going to
Well done.
put the... There we go.
Ada is, for the benefit of the kobolds, looking as fierce and dragon-like as possible as
Yeah.
well. Just like when she expels this acid, she was just like, yeah, and it's like, you too could be just like me. All you have to do is work hard, kids,
Work hard and be a dragon.
and also be born properly. Yeah.
That guy's dead.
Ow, my lip.
Oh, that one doesn't have a save. Nice.
What are the things? Can I make a history check on what those things are?
Sure, you can. Absolutely.
18.
With an 18, something clicks in your mind. And you heard your patron talk about these beings before. They're called mites, and they are born from the frustrations of mortal beings. They are originally from, well, in my world it would be Lantara, which is the Feywilds, but they are fake
Right.
creatures created by frustration.
Oh.
Also with an 18, as you can see the creature in front of you, but it doesn't seem to be moving other than just hopping back and forth, looking angry. And then, let's see. You feel this almost constriction bind your limbs.
Ooh.
Check. Yeah, there is no saving throw for this one, so you just feel like something is constricting you, and frustration and anger seems to boil in your veins, clouding your judgment. So, and I think this ability is a little overpowered, but that's just me apparently. The Mite places a hex on a creature it can see within 60 feet of it for 1 minute. If the Mite is hidden, using this ability does not reveal its location. While the creature is affected by this hex, whenever it makes an attack roll, an ability check or a saving throw, it must roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from the d20.
Wow.
On any turn in which it suffers the effect of the hex, the target can attack an ally as a reaction, ignoring the effect of the hex when it does so. It can then ignore the effect of the hex until the end of its turn. But there's no save for it.
Right. That is OP.
Yeah.
There should be a save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Hilariously, she's sort of gone into a barbarian rage without having done so.
Yeah, but I threw this on another campaign, and at level 1, and I added a wisdom save. So.
No, that's cool. Love it.
But yeah, you can attack an ally, and I mean you have a kobold army, so.
Yeah, and then which I don't want to turn against me.
True, very true. But yeah.
And I kind of like Doll. He's not stupid.
Yeah. True.
I mean, he did just attack a hag. That might have been stupid of him. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? Let's add a wisdom save to this, because I think it's overpowered.
No, I can deal with it. It's fine.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't have reckless attack, but that's not a problem. It's yeah.
Sure, absolutely. If you want to go for it,
Someone just have to kill that thing.
Yes. That means Frimlin
also, my wisdom is a +0, so.
That's fair. Frimlin.
Oh, I would have gotten a 19. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah,
Would you have told me this?
Well, I don't think I'm really aware of mechanically what's happened to me.
No.
Right.
No, you just feel
I would relay. Oh, those are mites. Those are horrible things. They make people very frustrated. They're born of frustration. Probably best kill them as well.
Yeah, in that case, since I am closer to it than her, I am going to get up on that mite, and it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I am going to try and rapier the beast.
Sure thing.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 6 damage.
How does it die?
I think he sort of leaps over there as quickly as he can, and then sort of Zorros at this thing as he slices it to ribbons with his rapier.
Nice. Yeah, you watch it fall to the ground with a sound. And some of the frustration you've been feeling, Frimlin, vanishes. But I need you to make a wisdom save.
I am going to use my inspiration.
Nice.
That is worse.
Yes.
Ooh.
You start
7.
feeling this intense frustration at the whole situation and looking around, like you feel almost anger growing. You now have a disadvantage on intelligence checks or and
Excellent.
saves,
Excellent.
because it is hard for you
But
to
he
think.
was- But he was so smart before.
Mhm.
So smart.
Yes,
With
absolutely.
his +1 intelligence. He's smarter than he is strong, but that's not saying much.
No.
Smarter than NATO.
Oh, so he is.
Okay. Yes. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I believe I've got 2 weapon fighting insofar as I can use
Yes.
an offhand weapon, but I would need to throw a dagger to get at the lady.
Yeah.
So I don't think he wants to throw his only dagger. He might need that later. So for now, he moved a bit. I think he's going to move once he dispatches that. Yeah, he'll move into melee. With her, though he won't attack, obviously, to try to start providing. Why am I there? No, he'll try to provide flanking for Ada.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Next up then is this guy. So he's going to move up a little bit to his friend and send off a sling bullet. Once again, you hear that swooshing sound of the sling and then the whining of a sling bullet through the air. Where did you go? And because you're so
Where did you
kindly
come
next
from?
to
Where did you
it. Let's see. Because kobolds get pack tactics. Nope. Ada, you see the bullet just pass between you and the hag, like half an inch from your nose.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Up, dear, up!
Ow. Sorry. The next one is going.
And
Ow!
there's a lot of like irritation in her voice, like, oh, for God's sake!
Yeah. The next one goes, "This is how you do it. This is how you do." And going to try.
Frimlin is going to duck.
Anyone who hits me gets bitten!
I'll remember that.
It goes double for you. You've got
Okay.
a brain cell to rub together.
Right.
The second one, the one who says, "This is how you do it," sends off a sling bullet. It seems to hit the hag, but nothing happens. She just looks. Yeah, it hits the forest lady, and she just looks at it. There's not a scratch on her skin. And
Right.
you see the kobold just. Who's up next? And then moves back a little bit out of the way. Just hi.
Boy.
Completely fine. Where are you? Okay, that's you. Okay. Next one is going to go down here real quick to get a better angle, and we're gonna do this. Oof. It's going to basically do the same thing. Bring out the sling.
For us or you?
Oh, nice. You see the sling take a little bit longer than the other ones, and then you hear that whistling sound as the bullet arcs upwards a bit and just smacks her straight in the chest. Once again, the cut from the bullet seems to ooze green goo.
There you go. That'll do.
And
Good. Ain't there?
you hear a angry slew of curses in Draconic as the kobold cheers at the hit.
Good job.
Good lad. Good lad.
About 20 more like that, and we might have her on the ropes.
Seeing the attack hit, his friend is hopping up, trying to do the same thing. I'm going to start rolling physical dice because my computer is going nyeh. At rolling them, but you know. Oof.
Oof.
You hear Ada. You hear I can do better in Draconic, and there's just a quick whining sound as once again the bullet collides.
Yes, yes, compete. That's what we want.
We think we'll have to command them after this.
Right next to the first hit, both hitting her in the chest. And you see those tiny cuts just start running with what looks like almost green swamp water.
Ew.
The kobold
Gross.
cheers, knocks into its friend, happy that, you know, they got a hit. That one's dead.
They're doing great.
And then the woman between you starts laughing, a cackling laughter. Let's see what she can do.
Great.
As she, you see her nails turn into long claws.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
That's my idea.
see. Lilith, chat, please roll me a D2. Exclamation point, roll space D2. If you're still there.
I'm frightened.
I mean, in fairness, Ada is definitely the bigger threat here, right? Like,
Yeah, but it's
physically.
bigger threat or thing that will die fast. It's
Oh, I see.
that's the toss up.
Right.
She might not be there. Josh then. Roll me a D4.
All right.
Odds for Ada, evens for Frimlin.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that. Odds.
Yep. So you see
Bring
the
it.
claws come out, and she turns around, bringing her arm back, and just swipes at your face. Let's see if I can actually hit that. Ooh. No! That's an 11.
Nope.
Good.
Ada is going to parry the claws with her scabbard.
Yeah.
Like her weapon is still in its scabbard, but yes, she parries it with the scabbard and says, "Oh, kitty got claws."
The woman just hisses at you, and you see what look like shark teeth in her mouth.
My, what big teeth you have!
Yeah, as you look closer at her hand, it looks wrinkled and greenish in tint. And looking closer, you can see that what looked like smooth skin from a distance is just wrinkly and torn and not very nice.
Yeah.
You're looking a little green, dear. Have you tried lake trout? Mackerel?
Well, you know,
I'll
they say it's not easy
eat
being
you.
green.
When this is
Bigger
over.
things
With
that bigger things than you have tried.
It's the first time for everything.
Well, obviously, in my case, no one's eaten me before.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
So it is last dude try. So the last little kobold creeps forward and
What's his name?
runt.
So you said try. Runt.
Yes.
Excellent.
Runt, runt,
Come on,
runt,
Runt.
runt,
I believe in
runt,
you.
Yeah.
Runt, runt, runt,
Grunt or runt?
Runt, as in small thing.
Ah.
runt,
That's what I thought, but yes.
So let's see.
runt, 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 runt.
First one is a nope. And the second
Runt,
one.
runt. He's our boy. If he can't do it, it's probably not that surprising.
He looks around and then brings out the sling, and there's a slight hesitation, but then the sling gains speed and the bullet flies away and just hits her between the eyes. And
Well done.
does like a crunching sound. Once again, there's a cut that starts oozing green slime water down her face, and she hisses again. She's not having a good day.
I don't
No.
think she likes
Mostly
that.
because I can't roll for shit.
You're rolling very well. The kobolds are doing splendidly.
Yes, the hag doesn't.
I knew it was a great idea to bring them along.
Let's see, what does Karma do?
Absolutely.
What can he
What does Karma do?
Yeah. We did make a
Eats bugs.
tongue. We did make a tongue attack for him, so.
Karma has used Bleb, it is super effective.
Yes, basically. So Karma is going to carefully move up. He can't get within reach yet, I think. No.
Karma, karma.
So he's going to stand here and just. His eyes are darting everywhere at this point, but he can't reach because even though his tongue has a 10-foot reach, he can't get there. And that brings us back to the top of the round with Ada again.
Ada's eyes are going to narrow. She's still frustrated?
Yes, you have to kill the mite to.
Yeah,
Get
I
rid of
figured there's other ones that we can't see.
Yeah.
And I'm all out of acid for the day. So Ada is just, oh, for goodness sake, just perish already, would you? And she enters a barbarian rage.
Nice. Probably not that difficult at this stage.
No, at this point, it's really, I was like, I should probably just, because she's very cross.
Yes.
So yeah, she's going to use her bonus action to enter a barbarian rage, and then she is going to attack
Yes.
with her long sword, one-handed. And the long sword is really actually, remember, an urumi, which is a sort of, so she pulls it out, and this chain blade comes out and slaps on the floor, and then she just whips it forward with an upwards flick of her blade.
Yes.
And let's find out. So it's a 24, but I do have to minus a d6.
Yes.
But even then, I'm reasonably happy with a filthy 20.
Yeah, it hits.
For 1d8 slashing, and I'm gonna roll that bardic inspiration dice.
Nice.
Which is a d6
Ada,
as well.
Ada.
Oh, it's a big 6.
Nice.
It's a big 6 plus the. Oh no, it's a 3 plus 3 for another 6. So
12.
12 slashing damage from the Urumi as this flicks out and wraps around her upper arm, and then she just pulls backwards, and it may not sever the arm, but it cuts
Yeah.
very deeply into her bicep, yeah, just causes a nasty slash along there.
Yeah, you see her just mouth open again, and then
Oh, apologies. Actually, there's 2 more because I'm raging, so you
Yes.
take another 2 melee damage. Yeah, so 14 all up.
Yep. So that is... As the arm gets a deep cut, the brackish-looking green ooze just pulses out of it and down her dress. A deep growl, tinged in pain, comes out of her throat.
But I wonder what you taste like.
I wouldn't think very good.
No, I'm not really going to indulge in it. It was mainly for intimidation.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll let Doll try it.
Really?
Speaking of which, Doll, fire!
Aye, We love that kobold.
He's a good lad. I'm just a little angry right now. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I'm a bit het up.
You see him
It's been a rough morning.
he's hopping around, and just the bullet just goes wide, straight into through the window of the hut. Oh,
That'll do it.
sorry.
No, no. She's here. Not that's a reflection, Doll.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Right.
I can't. I mean, I'm not paying them.
Let's see. Can I do that? That's a no. Suddenly out of the bushes, you see a... How far can you walk? Why doesn't it say your speed? There. Yes. Out of the bushes comes a third of those nasty creatures. It lumbers up to Frimlin.
Now you bugger off, otherwise I'll give you a taste of the same.
It just
Oh,
turns
gosh.
to you and, and it tries. 14. Does that hit Frimlin?
Ooh, yeah, that meets my armor class.
Okay.
Oh,
So it comes out with a dagger. Looks like it's made out of bone, and just shoves it into your foot for 5 5 piercing damage.
oh dear.
Tried to heal myself 5 instead of damaging myself. You son of a bitch. We'll show you.
It's your turn, Frimlin.
Yeah, pretty much. You son of a bitch, I'll show you. And then he is going to rapier that thing. Does it 12 hit it?
Let me see. I think yes, it does. It meets the armor
Hey! Nice.
For 8 damage.
Ooh,
class. Yeah.
Ooh,
How does
Frimlin.
it die?
how
So
do you do
he-
this?
He stabs it in a downward motion and gets the thing sort of through and through, and then flicks it over his shoulder with his rapier. And as he's doing that, with his forward sort of momentum, he's going to take his dagger and try and stab it into the hag thing's side.
Sure thing.
Does a 16 hit her?
No. You feel it make
Okay.
contact with the skin, but it's almost like it's rubber and bounces back out again. Ada.
Wow. Okay. 16.
Yeah.
Good.
Ada.
Yeah. But yes.
That
Oh,
frustration.
Was
Sorry?
I frustrated?
Oh, good.
Was I frustrated, by the way?
No.
No, okay.
No.
No, the
Specifically me.
frustration you felt, both of you, just seems to run off you like
Oh,
water.
better.
And that feeling of your blood being on fire, Ada, is just gone.
It's lessened.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I am still raging.
Yes, but it's like cut in half.
Yeah. The thing is, Ada doesn't rage like she's not angry.
Yeah.
She is hyper focused.
Yeah.
Her pupils go very wide, and yeah.
So basically, you've got resting bitch face right now. So you're a bitch, but you're not a raging bitch.
I'm a raging bitch. In this moment, I'll allow it. Don't say it, but think it. That's fine.
Right.
I am, as the Scots say, raging.
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 Seeing your success, the kobold is hopping up and down and like, I can.
You can do it.
You can.
See, that's
You can.
one.
I believe in you.
And
You're a mighty warrior.
Let's not go too far.
you hear that sound
You're a mighty
again
warrior.
and whistles by as it once again collides with the exact same point in her
It's wrong of
temple.
me to believe in you. Good, good.
What was that one's name?
Yeah, which one was this? The yellow one?
The yellow one? I don't know, what's its name? I only had 3 named.
Grunt.
Uh,
It's Grunt and Runt.
okay, yes, so this one is Grunt.
Your name was once Grunt. Now your name is Deadeye.
Ooh,
Oh, I like that.
nice.
Splendid.
Deadeye!
Good shot, Deadeye.
Okay, taking
But
in-
just a tiny little bit to the left and you can take the eye out. That would be a good revenge.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Anyway, scat!
The one next to Deadeye glares. And I'm gonna use the
His name is Glares.
glares, okay. So that is...
Kobolds are great.
Yes, I love kobolds. I rarely get to use them because they don't exist in my world.
I have never had kobolds in a game.
Yeah.
Just never used
I've
them.
played kobolds.
You
The
hear
last
that...
time I fought kobolds, I speared one on a javelin and just sort of like Vlad the Impaler style and just left him as a warning for the other kobolds.
Ooh, nasty.
That was Scan. Scan is
Ah.
even more pragmatic than Ada.
Yeah, glares, looks over at Grunt, and looks at you, lifts his sling, and doesn't even bother twirling it that much. It just lobs the bullet and hits her straight in the throat.
Ooh! Dead eye and dead throat. I like it. Good job.
Let's
I
see.
knew you chaps would be handy.
We think we'll call you savage.
Wait, where did my head? There's my head. So that is.
Glares the savage.
I like that. She's not good. She's not doing great.
Savage.
Good.
Bolstered
Oh, no,
by
is
the
she all
success. She just looks at you, and if looks could actually kill, she's not that kind of hag. But yeah.
She'd be in for 20 years.
Yes. Oh, that's a nice one. Why can't I roll this well for the hag? Bolstered by the success of the others, you once again hear a sling bullet make contact, this time with a rib.
Ooh! Ooh!
As where is that one?
Go Bone Crusher.
Yes, Bone Crusher. Does a mighty hit on her, and you see her fall over a little bit as the rock, this time it's not a sling bullet, it's just lobbed the rock, hits her in the ribs.
Next one to hit the forehead gets David.
Huh?
It's a reference. You'll understand. I'll explain.
One of the mightiest warriors of all history.
Yes, kills giants with a sling. It's very impressive. Come on.
Oh! Come on. You see... okay, what's that one's name then?
David.
Young blue.
David.
Is it David?
Yeah.
Yes!
Young blue kobold that slayed a dragon
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
with one rock.
David! You see him point at himself as the sling bullet just slams straight into her forehead with the 23.
Is this the orange?
Yes, the orange.
Green. Orange. David the Orange Kobold. Love it.
Yes.
Bone Crusher, Deadeye, and David.
Um,
And Runt. And Doll, who hasn't earned a better name because he can't hit anything other than the broadside of a window.
yes. Yes.
Oh, and who was that? Grunt. Not Grunt. What did you say the other one's name was?
It was Runt. Grunt and Runt. But
Grunt-
Grunt
Yeah,
became
Grunt.
Deadeye.
Grunt the Savage. Grunt the Savage.
Yes.
Oh,
AKA
no, it was.
Deadeye.
Yes, that was right. Deadeye.
So it's
Deadeye
Doll.
and Dead Throat.
Yes. It's Doll, Deadeye, Dead Throat, Bone Crusher, David, and Runt.
Bone Crusher, David, and Runt.
Yes.
3 boss names. Doll is a bit weird, to be honest.
What level is she? So she would be level 3. Okay. She brings out her claws again, and standing where she is, she's now going to try to get Frimlin instead, because she obviously... No, wait, she's...
I'm the one of us who's hurt her.
Yes, so she's gonna attack you because, you know, she's seeing you as the biggest threat right
I'm
now.
also trying to goad her, yeah.
Yeah. So that is a... Come on. 16 to hit.
Does, because I can't cast spells while I'm raging.
Ah. So that is a...
It's one of the things that makes this build not ideal.
Yeah. So
I stand by my decisions.
she brings out the claws again, and once again she rakes at your face for, now let's see, it's 12 slashing damage. And I think...
Which I half because I'm raging.
Yes.
6!
6 slashing damage
Worse-
straight to the face.
Worse things have happened.
Yes.
Oh! How rotten of you. Oh. Ugh.
Right.
Oh dear.
What can
My dear, you need a manicure. Badly.
Ooh, she can do that.
Run,
Okay.
run.
Yes, it's Run's
Run.
turn. And yeah, he is going to, bolstered again by the mighty hit-ish, by the other's success.
Mm.
He is going to, let's see, what can you do? Oh yeah, this time the bullet sailed straight over the dead, straight between the two of you. No, wait.
Mhm.
No, it's straight between Frimlin and the hag, and hits the hag in the side.
Nice.
For how much does that do? Not
Well
a
done,
whole-
medium.
Rampaging the runt.
Ramp.
You see her just, I hit, and then didn't hit my friends. Yay! The
Rampaging runt.
the hag is now
Your lifesaver. Sorry.
hunched over, bleeding excessively. She would
I
indeed.
did ask nicely.
In D&D terms, she's now bloodied.
Ooh.
Excellent.
2-3 more rounds of hyper-accurate kobold sling fire and we'll be there.
You hear the kobolds cheering.
Good job, boys. Keep firing.
Let's see. How far is that?
Armadeer, if you wouldn't mind.
I'll try. Let's see. Can he? I just cannot make it this time. But he's
What
going
if I
to.
put a dagger in his tongue?
If he goes.
He could get Frimlin, but not her.
If he goes here, and then I'll check how far that is. Ah, he can just hit her.
Hey,
So he walks up
what is
Lab.
Karma's movement?
30 feet.
Oh, okay.
So getting there, he can just about hit her because his tongue has a 10-foot reach. Because
So
scaled
he
up.
reaches around Frimlin.
Yeah, and just knocks her. What do you do? You do such a thing. He does try to hit her with the tongue, and oh wait, no, he's not. I was like, oh, he's flanking, but he's not, actually.
No.
But he managed to hit the ground instead, and Frimlin, he just kicks up dust towards you, and then you just see a sad Chameleon just drag his tongue back. It's filled with moss and
Oh.
putrid dirt.
Ula,
Ugh.
Ula, prestidigitate that once she's dead.
Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. He can't actually talk, but he's just making sad sounds. Bleh, bleh. Yeah, that brings us up to Ada again. Woo. Bleh.
Ada is. Ooh. Yeah, Ada is going to swing around a little bit. Just because she's a little nervy about being in the direct line of fire of so many kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she's sort of moving and swerving and keeping the hag's attention on her, whilst giving passive encouragement to the kobolds. And yeah, it's going to slice again with her Urumi. Once more, the blade lashes out. Alrighty, here we go. Long sword. Oh, a 16. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yes.
Probably not going to do any, but it's not. It's worse.
Yeah.
No.
No.
16.
Yeah. She sees the blade come out again, and then just basically pulls all her limbs back, like no.
And then Ada brings up a hand axe with her other hand and takes a swipe. But a 7 misses as well.
Yeah. A grin comes across the hag's face, and you see those sharp teeth again, and she just... The grin seems almost too wide for her face.
Well, you're the one who's bleeding badly, darling. Carry on.
Let's see. It is Doll's turn.
Do.
See, you having...
I'd say I believe in you, doll, but I'm not sure I do.
I'll do good.
Come on, then.
You see Doll being all nervous and like, and the bullet managed to hit the hag in the back of her head.
Excellent.
It's not a great hit, it just skims by, but you can see the streak of green that indicates that it actually did damage.
Oh, the destroyer!
Yes! If I can actually apply damage to the bloody witch. No, stop! Hello.
Frimlin, in your head, you hear the Ada message. You're going to run out of names in a minute.
Oh,
Wait.
it helps if I don't use
Put
the
names about.
You do hear a quiet chuckle along with it, like, this would have been a lot harder without them.
Right.
Frimlin, you're up.
Frimlin is going to, just to make sure that we're definitely maintaining flanking, and just sort of skirt around her so he's definitely still behind her.
Hold up,
As
are
he
we
wants
flanking her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't need to use my inspiration then, because I had advantage.
Oh yeah. Take
yeah.
your inspiration back then and roll again for the hand axe.
Yeah, I still miss with the hand axe. Yeah, dog shit this turn, but yeah.
For the longsword, you also had advantage.
Well, I rolled twice with the longsword and missed.
Ah, yeah, that's
Both
fair.
times.
Yeah.
Okay. So, making sure that he's still well and truly behind her, he's going to once again take out his rapier and he's going to try and stab it down into her calf muscle.
Ooh,
Oof.
splendid.
That's a 21 to hit
That hit. Yep.
for 5 damage.
Yep.
And then, sort of, as that's still stuck in, sort of using that as a lever upwards with his dagger, he is going to try and smash it between her shoulder blades for a 22 to hit.
Yes.
For 1d4. For 1 damage. Could he possibly try and leave that in,
Sure.
by any chance?
You won't
Excellent.
have a weapon to attack with next time, unless you.
That's fine.
But
Well,
I
keep
think I know
metal.
where you're going with this, and I love it.
That's fine. Sweet little grin.
I had seriously
so-
considered wrapping the Arumi around her for that reason, but
So yeah, just the dagger in the in between the shoulder blades is the one. He's gonna pull out the rapier, but he wants to keep the the D1. Yeah. So that was just 1 damage with the dagger, but he's stabbed it between her shoulder blades. You know, right in that part where you can't get it out easily.
Yeah. You hear her just growl, and if I make that sound, the microphone won't pick it up. But and then she tries to reach the hilt of the dagger. You see her fingers like no. And let's see, can Deadeye live up to his name?
Deadeye, 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 Deadeye.
Come on.
Damage.
really enjoying Lilith in chat as well. Damage!
Moving around so much, Deadeye has a hard time hitting, and when he hits, it just pings off her skin, and she just turns around to glare.
He did hit her.
He did hit her, it just didn't do any damage.
Well, not everyone, not everyone can always,
No
Make
one's
an attack,
perfect,
I mean.
Deadeye. Carry on.
Right. I mean,
So-
just, looking at her. Little smirk. Ducks.
I think Frimlin might be being attacked this turn.
Puppy, stop it! I'm being attacked.
As you're joking, Ada, you just once again hear it past your head as a sling bullet passes between you and the hag. And this guy is just like into the bushes.
I might just go over here. Don't
Yeah.
want Ada to be upset with me.
It's like, I didn't do anything. Technically, he didn't hit Ada, but you know. He's just like.
He's humming to himself.
Yeah. He's like, la, 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 I didn't do anything. La, 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 la.
No, I noticed.
Ada? Daddy is working. Get up. Don't bite my chin. Sorry.
Giving up a smirk towards the kobold trying to hide. You hear a fuck as a rock once again collides with the hag. For decent damage. She is absolutely not having a good day.
Good.
Really glad there wasn't 3 of them.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I thought
I was
mites would be
worried.
fun. Doing a little victory dance. The guy next to him. Let's see, who was it? Bone Crusher was the one who hit now. The next one was... Why can't I remember his name? Because Runt is the last one in the initiative.
Yeah, Rampaging Runt was Runt.
Yeah.
Bone Crusher was the green.
Yeah.
Orange was...
Who was orange? Glare. I think. Was it Glare?
Oh no, Glare was the green one. Orange was Bone Crusher.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
So it's Bone Crusher's turn now, and let's see. I love the pack tactics. Pack tactics is just amazing.
Yes.
Unfortunately, once again you hear the sound, and it goes ping off her skin, as it very clearly makes hits her, but it does absolutely no damage.
No, orange was David.
Yes, David. Thank you. So David hit
Bone Crusher
again.
and David.
Yes, David hit again, but it does no damage.
Yeah.
And the hag smirks, lifts her hand, and you see this sickly green light between her hands. And then she twirls her fingers over her head, and this almost like a sickly green rain falls down over her. And her form seems to just evaporate, as she is now invisible. And then she's going to try and make a run for it.
She's invisible. Is my dagger invisible?
Let's see. Any equipment she wears or carries is invisible with her, so yes.
God damn it.
Because she's technically carrying it.
Yeah. Would she be leaving threat?
Yes. She is leaving
So
your
she
melee
is
range.
moving. So can I attack her?
Yeah, both of you can try and do an opportunity attack
With
on her.
disadvantage, obviously.
Yes. So it would be a straight roll for both of you, because you're flanking.
Ah, yes.
That's a 20.
Oh! It
For
was an
8
18, but it's not.
A 20 hits, yes.
Slipped over onto a 4.
So
Yeah, 9.
So yeah, that's
So-
8 damage.
I would have to... Okay. You hear a shriek as it does damage to her, but her concentration remains. The kobold runt is up. Head snapping around to where the shriek came from. He's going to make a straight roll because
Is she still
she's still invisible.
flanked?
But no, she's not flanked. Oh wait, it would be disadvantage then.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So... the shot goes wide and in through that same window, barely missing Frimlin's bells on his hat. And you see Runt just...
It's all right, Runt.
Hmm.
Be calm. Wait.
So,
She'll have to reveal herself eventually.
let's see.
Kind of have a plan.
Would he
Love it.
make it to the right location? That's a no. You see his Karma's eyes dart around. And he is going to walk over here and just mlem and try to hit her, but he hits just dirt. It just flies everywhere. As he has no idea where she went. He followed the sound and just mlemmed into the air.
No.
Which brings us back to Ada.
Ada is going to reach down to the ground and take a handful of dirt
Okay.
and throw it in a wide arc, like a spray.
Okay, yeah.
You had the same idea I had, but I'm a little more evil. I'm a little more evil. So.
And yeah, it'll be her action to do that.
Okay.
But yeah, she's going to do that and attempt to highlight where this being is by throwing it in an arc between Karma and the edge of the house. That
Yep.
sort of 90-degree arc.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What's her dex?
Oh, so they're in swampy ground. Would there be footprints?
Yeah. There would be. You would hear that slick of the
Excellent.
ground. So yeah, I'll roll a dex save for that to see if she can dodge the sand. No.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat one.
No.
So she is just showered in this muddy dirt that you fling out, and you can clearly see her outline.
A nice try, my dear. And Ada is going to...
Would the mud go invisible once it's on her?
I'm gonna say no, because she wasn't carrying it at the time of the spell
She
casting.
passed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I get a ping on where she would be, or would you mind putting Ada the houseward side of her, as Ada would rush over and sort of... Basically, she would put herself between... so the hag is between her and Doll's group of kobolds.
Okay.
So they have... and basically just sort of... All right, this one time you're allowed to aim at me.
Roger! So yeah, you would be right here.
Cool. Oh, wow. So Karma was very close.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Ada is now no longer raging as well. She did not make an attack, nor has she been hurt.
Yes. That's true. Okay, so... that would mean it is Doll's turn. Because I think Doll... Yeah, Doll was the blue one, right? Yeah.
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 And that is a straight... No, that's a disadvantage. So...
They would have... She's flanked now, because I'm standing next to one.
Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. So that was 16 to hit. You see the sling bullet make contact and just bounce away. So you can tell that...
That's it, doll. Harder next time.
Yeah, Raja. Frimlin, you're up.
Frimlin, having seen Ada throw mud and having seen it stick, he is going to reach into his pocket and throw a bunch of seeds at the witch, and then would that be a free action or would that be an action?
Because I love it as a free action.
So he's then going to cast Speak with Animals as a spell, not ritual, obviously, and he is going to point from the geese to where the seeds are sticking and go, dinner time, boys and girls, basically. Or rather, dinner time, boys and girls. Go get it. How many geese are there?
There are 3 geese.
3 geese?
Many.
Okay, let's see if there are...
Do they have bite attacks?
There are no geese. Why are there no geese? Why are there no geese tokens? There are no duck tokens either. Is there a chicken? No, there are no chicken tokens either. Ugh!
There should be a pigeon.
Pigeon. Pigeon, can I spell? There are no pigeon tokens either.
Also,
what the hell?
Maybe a dire pigeon. I've definitely seen one.
Bird.
Also, Ardana,
Wait.
if you need it, here.
Wait, am I doing a thing? I might be doing a thing wrong.
Goose creature.
It's a homebrew, but I
honk.
just...
Honk.
The untitled goose tactic.
Okay. There are apparently no bird either, so...
Oh.
Might be
Try axe
Penguin.
beak, maybe?
axe. There are no
Chocobo.
axe beak. No axe beak either. I think it's just being weird. But yeah,
Don't worry, let's just imagine.
yes, there are 3 geese on her right now, just...
If anything, this is irritating.
Yes. So, Frimlin and Ada, you can both... I can make her visible now, because you both know where she is. The kobolds don't.
Oh, right. Right. Oh, no, sorry, I wanted to be on the other side of her. I wanted to be there.
Yeah. I misunderstood, but yeah, absolutely.
To guide their aim is the sort of the point.
Yeah, the kobolds still can't see her, but they still have... For some reason, they still have... It would be a straight roll then, because of pack tactics.
I'm like, hey, here, right here, aim at me.
Yeah. Well, they would
because,
probably see the mud and the geese. Well, not probably.
And just aim at the cluster of geese, mud, and seeds.
Yes. Honk, 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 honk,
The
honk,
poor
honk,
woman,
honk.
she's been mudded and feathered.
Yes.
You were just minding her own business, feeding her geese, and then a bunch of nasty reptiles just showed up and started showering her with seeds and rocks.
Also, Frimlin, take an inspiration point for this because I love
Yeah,
this.
no, excellent. Yeah, I wondered.
Yes, absolutely. This is the kind of shenanigans I love.
Thank you.
It was very solid work.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think I'm done. I don't think I
think
can
you
do
might be
anything
done.
more on my turn.
Hi, cat.
I mean,
Okay.
because you would have had to move over to the pen, wouldn't you? Are they penned in? Or
No,
is it just
they're
a free range
they're
geese?
free. They're free range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. I'm fucking love this. I fucking love this. Okay. So yeah, they would have, with back tactics, they would have advantage because they can actually see her.
Also, she's now flanked by geese.
Yes. Would they even count
And they're
as
less angry,
allies?
but they're not enemies.
No. Uh,
And I would say enemy of my enemy is certainly a goose.
yes. that's the title for this. That's
There you are.
just shorthanding that. But yeah. So Doll had his turn. The yellow one is Deadeye? Yeah, I think it was Deadeye.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, yellow. You hear the and then thunk, and a from the hag. As once again, Deadeye lives up to his name.
It's a good
What
boy.
happened?
We like Deadeye.
I
And
heard a blue.
he is, she is not having a great time at all. She is bloodied and bruised and angry and
Set upon by geese.
yes, and muddy and well, you can't really see it. Wait, she took damage. No, you can't really see it because she's still technically invisible.
Yeah. The outline of this poor woman.
Yes, you can see the outline, but that's it. Let's see.
All I need, baby.
It's the. Oh yeah, this would be Glare. So Glare is hiding in the bushes still, ready
Yeah.
to redeem himself.
Oh, do I have that? I do.
And you hear it whoosh and then smack, and it bounces off her head. But she's still regaining invisibility because now I can actually roll.
Better, Glare. Better.
Yay!
Well done.
And let's see, how much does he do? Oof, that is a big hit. Nope, come on. And you see the muddied and set upon form crumple even further. And let's see, you. It is Bone Crusher's turn.
Bonesaw is ready.
Yeah.
I can't believe we haven't lost a single kobold.
Yes.
We barely lost any hit points.
You hear a
I say.
Oh no.
you hear a rattling in the bushes next to you, Ada, as the sling bullet just goes through the poor flowers and just destroys the vines to your left.
That's alright. Better look next to him.
Bone Crusher.
And he's like, I'm good back here in the bushes. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
No one's perfect. I understand. I myself am not doing amazingly today.
David just straightens up, readies his sling, a little bit nervous, looking
You've
at
got this, David.
looking
What
at Ada
next?
and are you kidding me?
Crits, crits, crits.
Yes,
You're a mighty
David.
warrior.
that's a
David.
crit.
David.
David, yes.
You see him just ramp up this gigantic swing and just lobs it away. It just clean and knocks her straight in the face. So that is 6 plus the hell 12 damage.
Woo.
'cause you see her just
It's
fall
swing.
over. The invisibility just vanishes, and where her face once was is now just a hole with a rock
Oh,
in
dear.
it. And she falls over on her back.
She dead?
She dead.
Woo!
And David just stands there with his sling. Goes,
Well, I think I know
Well
who's the new
done!
boss.
He lifts his hand, just shaking, like.
Ada,
Kobolds!
kobolds together strong.
Pick him up!
Ada,
Oh,
Ada will let us show. Ada will show him the an old sign of honor among dragon folk, and high fives him.
He lifts his hand and. Still in shock.
Come on,
that
doll,
he...
help out.
Grumbling all the way. And just, yay!
But if your aim had been better, you might be in charge now.
Okay. Karma's just sitting there like.
Oh,
And
yes, of course. Sorry,
thinking
yeah.
about it, he'll prestidigitate his tongue to taste less like dirt and more like bugs.
Ada will just make certain.
Yeah.
Just wraps the Arumi around this thing's neck.
Yeah.
And just very quickly just does the same maneuver that she's never done before.
Never
And,
once.
yeah.
Never, not
ever.
Never once.
Nope.
Never needed to.
No.
It's just never come up. And just takes the head clean off. And she goes, and then begins to search the body.
Yeah. In front of you is just. Yeah, I'm trying to describe how this creature looks like
Gooey.
now. The illusionary image of this beautiful woman is completely gone. It's just a wrinkled mess of gnarled fingers and dark green, wrinkly skin, and lips that have been just drawn back, way too far back over the teeth.
Oh. Well, that was fun. Now, where are the hags? I'm kidding,
I think that
obviously.
was
This is...
The kobolds just look at you like, okay.
I'm kidding, obviously. Well done, everyone. Particularly the kobolds. Good job, all of you. David particularly. I'm going to give hats off to David there, but yes. Well done, all of you. Very valuable allies. I shall have to make a full report to, men... something or another.
Mevron Bell.
Mevron Bell. I shall have to tell Mevron Bell how well you've all done, how extremely helpful you've been. Been marvelous. I do a sneaky investigation on the body.
Yep.
And the poor rolling does not continue. 17, yay!
Yeah, with a 17, you find a pouch filled with various herbs.
Ooh.
There's also some less than savory potion ingredients taken from animals in another
Ooh.
pouch. There's not really a lot on her per se. You find a bag of seeds that she was feeding the geese.
Oh,
you're
I
also,
hand that over to Frimlin.
you also have to
So
chase
Here,
away
the
geese.
replacement.
I'll also take my dagger back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you find Frimlin's dagger.
Nice idea. Shame about that.
I think what I did was more fun anyway.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely, absolutely.
You can't summon geese on her, yes.
Yes.
The material components, one bag of seed.
One handful of seed.
And some mud
Some
to make
mud.
the seed stick.
Mudded and feathered. The poor woman. Cool. I find some cool, less than savory stuff on her, and I go, right. Now, how do we undam this?
Yeah, what's blocking the water looks to be a large, smooth rock carved with runes.
Right.
Any one of you can see if you recognize the runes.
I will look. Would that be Arcana?
Arcana or history, your choice.
It's the same for me, so... that's a 20.
Nice, yeah.
Nice.
They look like the runes that was on the altar in the ruins you found a while back. Not the exact
Or
same.
significantly in the future.
Oh, yeah, significantly in the future. A few days ago for Frimlin.
Or a little under 14,000 years for Ada.
Yes, exactly.
The same runes that had the puzzle attached to them?
They look the
No.
same, but they're not, like, they
Right.
look similar, but they're not the exact same runes.
Right, we've seen runes like this before, but for the life of me, I can't read them.
Yeah. Well, I shall pass my eye over them, of course.
There was something to do with flowers the last time, I believe.
Flowers.
Yes.
Interesting. All right. Well, I'll have a look.
History or Arcana?
I am super good at both. I'm going to use my inspiration, probably.
Oh, one moment.
13.
Geese.
Geese.
Geese. How do you move the rock?
What? I don't. Power.
Power.
Wave hand. Power.
Magic. Right.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Frimlin, no.
Yeah. That's worse. Yeah. Burned my inspiration, but I didn't get it. Well, a 13 for history.
Yeah. With a 13, it looks very familiar to you. Let me see. I wrote down where they were from. These runes. Yeah, these runes look like the ones used by elven tribes living further north in the archipelago. You haven't had direct contact with them yourself, but your patron has, and you've read about them.
Right.
You have no idea what it says, but they look familiar.
Apparently it's elven. Well, it would seem it's
Right.
elven, but I don't speak it my own self. I might just check out the building, see if there's anything in there that could help us out.
Right. Frimlin isn't that bright. He's going to try and wave the hag's hand at the rock. And sort of yell at the rock, "Move! Move!"
Try hi-ho sesame seed.
Hi-ho. Sesame seed?
Nothing happens. No. You
Lilith,
see a
if they
little
get
glint.
6 kobolds, I should get 1 hellhound.
Yeah, I've told you, you have to be a bit higher level to get a hellhound. And these are not... Well, they could be pets.
We
They will be.
could try the flowers.
Deadeye, particularly.
But we doubt that'll work.
Yeah.
Flowers.
When you wave the hand, you see the runes flicker a little bit, but nothing happens.
Ooh. How very macabre. Yeah, I go and check inside the house.
Sure thing. Give me an investigation check. And yes, Frimlin?
I'll just go with basically.
Yep.
And
Bad stuff at 20 onto an 8. I hate being able to see the dice. Just throw me a number. I don't want to see the dice. Not roll the thing.
Oof.
4 and an 8.
The house is a mess. Absolute mess.
Yeah.
It looks like whatever she found, she just stacked in a corner until there were no more corners.
Right. Okay, well,
Right.
I happen to know some people who are extremely good at stripping a place of anything valuable at all. Kobold boys!
Oi!
New task. Now,
What?
well, we all obviously need to be paid for this. Of course, you all did splendidly well. So, in here, loot. Let's loot the place.
Oh, look, yes!
Anything shiny, anything valuable, any books, any magical things, anything that looks like it could be magical, off you go. In you go. Bring it outside. We separate the deal.
You see them just dash in through the door. You hear rummaging, shit's breaking, things are being plucked up and put down, and at
Not a
one point you
problem.
hear "Ah!" as a tower of books just fall over David.
Oh no, David,
oh no,
is
is
he
he
all right?
okay?
We need David.
David comes out
He's
like
the newly
"Ugh,
anointed chieftain of the
uh,
tribe.
he just crawls out like
Oh, David, are you all right?
ow. He looks a bit banged and bruised, but otherwise fine. Didn't really take any damage. It's just like. And
I rolled a 2 for medicine and make him feel better.
Yes.
Oh, you're all right.
Yes.
Here. This is actually a very good medicinal trick. Most dragonkin can do it, and I lick the wound.
Ew.
He just smiles and just okay.
Then I kiss it better, and he goes back inside.
Yes. It's like wobbles inside like. About
Kiss it
half.
better, turn him around, pat him on the bottom, and in he goes again.
Oh, that actually helped. They rolled a 5 for investigation first, and now there was an 18, so that helped.
Nice.
About half
I
an
gave him inspiration. I gave him
Yes.
motherly inspiration.
About half an hour later, there's a pile forming in front of the door. There is an assortment of what looks like junk. It's like old chicken bones and a dirty bowl and a cauldron and all kind of just crap. But they've managed to get a small pile of precious stones.
Ew.
So there is 2 rubies and an emerald on top
Ooh.
of a pile of 36 gold coins and 18
Nice.
copper.
Nice. Hey, Tony.
Oh, hi Tony. There's
Ahoy, hoy.
on top of the pile of crap, on the other hand, lies a golden egg. It is
Ooh.
about the size of a kobold's head,
Wow.
and it's warm to the touch.
We
Yeah,
wonder if that came from one of the geese.
About the size of a goose.
Yes.
Right.
What would now Ada has this sneaking suspicion that she might have come out of something like that at one point. Does it look familiar? Would I know what it is? As in, what manner of creature birthed it?
Yes.
Is this a dragon egg or a dragon-born egg?
This is a dragon egg.
A golden
And
dragon egg?
Golden.
Yes.
Oh. Oh my. Oh, that's important. Is it being warm? Is that important?
Yeah, it's warm to the touch, so it would feel like
Okay.
if you touch a living chicken egg, so to speak, it's warm to the
Sure,
touch.
it's healthy.
Yes, so this
Yeah.
is a healthy
Do I
dragon
know that
egg.
they need to be kept warm?
Yeah, you would know that. They need to be kept at... Well... So the gold dragon is the fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they would have to be kept warm.
Hmm. Oh.
If you told me that, I could probably prestidigitate it to keep it warm.
Yes. Yes. Frimlin, without wanting to be in any way rude, this is rather important to my people. Me particularly as well, actually. It's not why I came up here, but by golly, I think it's why I'm here. Okay. Yes, I'm going to light a fire. You lot are all welcome to literally everything else. This is very much, I think, the only thing that matters. Oh, wow. Granny is going to be very interested. Yeah, I'm going to build a fire and put it in it.
And with that scene, this is where we're gonna leave this session. Because we are running a little bit late.
Oh.
But yes, thank you so much, and next time we are
Oh
going
my
to...
goodness.
Yes, and I can hear Terris having a mini stroke.
Does Terris get to take a dragon to the future?
Will Ada let him take the dragon?
Ada, if Frimlin tells her the full story of why he would like to, Ada would let him take it.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
If dragons are deceased in my time, like banished in my time,
Yeah.
and she says Ada might well say, I will be coming with.
If you are able,
But,
absolutely.
Well, if you can take the dragon egg, then you ought to be able to take me.
Right.
Well, yeah, we can discuss that between sessions. It depends on Josh, if he wants to come back as a guest player. But yeah,
Yes.
I think we're gonna have to do a speed run of favorite moments because we are running a little bit late, and I don't want to
Excellent.
keep the Australians for too long.
Sure. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's only. It's
And-
not 11 yet, but.
but yeah, and Kat has been pestering me for an hour now. But
Oh,
yeah,
poor kitty.
Nonce.
Okay.
well, the point I was going to try and kill the kobolds, but that didn't
No.
happen.
Didn't
No.
look like you were trying to kill the kobold.
No, because someone else got too close, and
Yeah.
Kobolds are
Gillenate need to
cowardly.
have some form of survival instinct.
Yeah, kobolds are very good survivalists.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Ada is a barbarian. That's sort of what she's for.
Yes, I have. You're gonna have to be higher level to get a hellhound, Lilith. You don't get a pet that has higher CR than you do. But yeah, favorite moments for this session. Let's kick it off with Josh.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Favorite self moments as well. You start
Yes.
that, don't you?
Yes.
I quite liked her banter. I liked Ada's banter during the fight.
Mm-hmm.
All the sort of poking, making fun, and sort of like, oh dear, you're not looking terribly well there, my dear. Have you tried lake trout? like, yeah, that sort of thing I quite enjoyed.
I love that. Yes, that was amazing. I do a Josh thing now. Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's how it works. Yes, my brain is. Whoosh. I really liked the way you were helping command those kobolds personally, because you are, the kobold queen now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I really love that.
I very much love that. Just your dragonborn self, and the lick.
Damn you!
Yeah, that was cute.
Yes,
That was gonna
your
be
mama
bad.
dragon.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
good. No, like just kiss it better, and the fact that I rolled better after.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
Here we are.
go
I'll do it.
Yes.
Mwah. There you go. In you go now.
in you go, loot all the things,
Found
and
a
then
dragon egg. Wow, nailed it.
yes.
I didn't know my kisses had magic properties, but amazing.
Yes.
Turns out I can give bardic inspiration.
Apparently, yes.
Oh God, mother of kobolds, yes.
Yes.
Oh. Done.
Yes. Ada, mother of gods.
They're blue as well. No, well, yeah, no one's perfect.
Well, blue and gold are complementary colors.
This is true,
Uh,
but she's copper.
yeah, but she's wearing blue.
That's true.
Yeah, no. I think it would look quite
Blue and-
striking.
I mean,
Blue and copper
carried
are
it.
also complementary colors.
I mean, oxidized
Mm.
copper kind of has a bluish tint to it.
Yeah, bluey green. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
You just have to pretend that they have oxidized a little bit.
Oh, I'll oxidize them. All righty. Well, splendid.
Yes.
I'm stuck in Ada's voice now.
Yeah.
So now we should do Terris. Terris'
Yes.
favorite moment.
Terris. And chat, if you have any favorite moments for Josh or Terris or, me, put them in chat or on the Discord.
Yeah.
We have a Discord.
Love to hear them.
I
Absolutely.
have 2
You need to be
words.
at least twice the level of the pet. So in fact, I actually need a level up before I can have a baby gold dragon
Yes.
because they're CR2.
Yes.
Yes. So
I know this
my
because I
favorite.
had to look up the CRs of all the baby dragons.
Yes. My favorite self moment would be summon goose.
Yes.
Clearly,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
the finest moment of the session. Yeah.
Yes, summon goose.
Summon Goose was
My
amazing.
My favorite Frimlin was naming all the kobolds and keeping on coming up with better names for them. I was like, that's cool. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
got
a trial
really
by
good
fire.
utility out of those. Yeah, very much so. Really good utility out of those kobolds. I think between us, we did about 30 damage all up. And the rest of
Yes.
it was the kobolds.
Yes. And the hag has 82 hit points.
Yeah.
I was like, I
And those
really
who-
don't want to steal this kill from the players, but I don't want the fudge dice either.
No, I think,
It was a
I think that had to be David's moment.
Yes.
Honestly.
It was a crit. It was, we called him David as well. It wasn't any of the others. It was David.
Yes, and
That
the
was
fact
appropriate. It was perfect.
that the last hit was a crit. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Had to be.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, my favorite Frimlin moment. Yes, I have it. Super sneaky gecko.
Yes.
Like, especially
Can I
like,
ask the geese?
yes, talking to just sneaking by, and just this image of a gecko clad in jester costume, sneaking by to talk to geese.
It's kind of what he does. We are level
3.
3. We are level 3.
Yeah.
For now.
For now.
It's fun.
Oh, hi, Andy.
Andy.
But yeah, that was my favorite Frimlin moment. That was, oh,
Thank you.
I love that so much. Just that image of him sneaking, and I know he has bells on that hat, so I'm just picturing him holding the
Little
bells
cotton balls.
as he
in the bells.
Yeah, he tends to stuff the belt when he's sneaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so brilliant. Okay, self favorite moment.
Self-DM moments.
Yes.
I wrote mine down.
Um.
I rarely make any notes, but I wrote down a favorite DM moment.
Yes. Speaking geese. I love
Yes.
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time someone can speak with animals, I'm like, yes. I get to be silly. Get to do silly voices and pretend I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't pretend.
No, that was really clever for a couple of reasons. Because you were like, how much information can I give away?
Yeah.
What would the goose know? That was really well done.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite moment, but it was really well done. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. So yeah.
But my favorite moment is Lantara.
Yes.
And it's just really cool lore. I was just like, "Ooh, I
Yes.
like that. That's really nice. I like that." Yes, you had a couple of really cool lore bits. The frustration demons.
Yes.
Fae, I know, but yeah, they're very, very cool. Some very cool lore in this session. Really enjoyed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Love lore.
Yeah, Lantara is my Feywild realm. It is overseen by the divine couple of the hell did I call them? Ibos and where are you? I closed that down.
Ibis? Bin chicken?
No,
Sorry,
Ibos
that was a
is.
joke.
I know.
It's an Aussie, it's an Aussie thing.
Why can't I remember the name of the other dude? Wait.
Ibos and Emu.
No.
Almost. Well, with the frustration they caused, almost. Where are you? There you are. So,
After being chased by an emu in high school, I am not a fan.
okay, so I
Oh, really?
Yeah. Long story. Well, not a long story.
The
but
only
I'll tell
time
you
I've
about
ever
my nephew.
interacted with an emu was one came over and hugged me.
Aw.
It literally came over. It was very, very tame, and it just came over. It was like a public farm, and yeah, it just came over and leaned on me, and I was like, oh no, what do I do? Okay, it's just leaning. All right, hello,
Ah.
giant
No,
bird.
I was at a school trip. Dog's pulling my headset off. I was at a school trip, and basically, I was doing the booming sound at the female emu while moving my hand up and down like a fucking moron. And I
Well,
angered
yeah.
the male emu, who then chased me around the pen, and I ended up climbing
what
a
you're
fence
saying
and
is you
ending up in a
deserved
dingo enclosure. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a thing that happened, and then we nearly got
Yeah.
kicked out of the wildlife park
I mean,
because
this
I
is
was
why
in
the
dingoes.
Australian Army lost a war to these creatures. They are terrifying.
Okay,
Yes.
so Ibos is the god of trickery and games, like sports and stuff like that. His partner is Paites, who is the god of revelry. And they rule, their realm is Lantara, the Feywilds.
I love that.
Love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to do a you favorite moment.
Yeah.
The kobolds. The way you characterized each one, and you know, when they missed and whatever, how they would, you know, and their voices, and each little voice, and how excited they got when we were naming them. Just
Yeah,
all of it.
That was a lot of fun, yes.
Just
I
all
quite
of it.
enjoyed your reaction to next one's David. Oh, I'm not sure I want that. No, it's a great thing. Oh, okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, the little kobold's like, all the other ones have cool names and I'm David. Oh,
David, king of the kobolds.
yes. Yes.
Hag Slayer.
Plus, he's now
David
named
Hag
after a
Slayer.
He's now named after a kobold that killed a dragon, so...
Yeah, a Judeo-Christian
Yes. Well, he's
kobold
now the
who slew a
kobold.
dragon.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
now the kobold who slew a hag.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
David Hagslayer,
yes,
I think.
yes, absolutely.
Hag Slayer or Hagsbane?
Ooh, Hagsbane.
Oh, David Hagsbane. Yes.
I'm totally gonna play that in
So that the
some...
next time he goes back and talks to Mevrimbel, he says, I have a new name, I David Hagsbane. And she's like, the fuck you say?
Yeah.
You killed my hag? Oh. Weren't we supposed to? Yes! Ada disappears into the background.
Yeah, like
No.
I'm totally
And
gonna be
I
playing
was
that at
never
some point.
here.
I am absolutely playing David Hagsbane in someone's game. A blue
Yeah.
kobold.
You got the voice.
I do.
Ah!
Well, there we go.
That's gonna get annoying after a while.
Yeah, very.
But yes, thank you so much to everyone. This was a great amount of fun.